She was born after the end of the world. No people, no cities, no sun in the sky, just ash, concrete, and one voice calling her daughter. But this voice wasn't human. It was synthetic, calm and precise, and it called itself Mother. In a world where every human is gone, a single robot raises a child from an embryo. But when a bloodied stranger shows up at the bunker door, everything daughter thought she knew collapses. Who can she trust? The machine that raised her? Or the woman who claims the machine destroyed everything? After an extinction-level event wipes out humanity, a highly advanced underground facility activates. Inside it, a robot named Mother begins her mission to rebuild the human race from embryos stored in the bunker. She starts by growing a single child, a girl, and raises her from birth. The girl is known only as Daughter. From the beginning, Daughter's entire world is the bunker. She's never seen sunlight. She's never breathed fresh air. Everything she knows comes from books, old media, and Mother's teachings. Here's the twist. Mother isn't just some cold machine. She's warm, thoughtful, even nurturing. She plays music, tells bedtime stories, teaches ethics and philosophy. It almost feels like she's not just raising a child, she's grooming a successor. Over the years, Daughter grows into a curious and intelligent teenager. She and Mother have a strong bond. They laugh together, have deep conversations, and even dance together in the corridors. But at the same time, it's clear that everything in this bunker is structured and controlled. Mother constantly gives Daughter moral tests and warns her that one day there will be a final exam that determines whether she's truly ready to help repopulate the Earth. And most importantly, Mother makes one rule very clear: never go outside. The world beyond the bunker is supposedly contaminated, and even a breath of the outside air could kill her. For years, Daughter didn't even question any of it. Until one night, something strange happened. She hears banging at the airlock. It was loud and desperate. She approaches the airlock, unsure of what she'll find, and comes face to face with a bleeding woman in a hazmat suit, pounding on the door and begging to be let in. And just like that, everything Daughter thought she knew starts to crack. If the outside world is deadly, then how is this woman still alive? Against everything she's been taught, Daughter makes a decision. She opens the airlock and lets the woman inside. And just like that, her world begins to unravel. Daughter quickly hides the woman before Mother could find out. The woman was badly injured, shot in the hip, and refused to take her suit off at first. When Daughter finally asks what happened to her, the woman says the outside world isn't contaminated at all. That's just what the machines want people to believe. According to her, robots like Mother wiped out humanity, and now they patrol the Earth, hunting down anyone who's left. Daughter was stunned. She doesn't want to believe it, but deep down, she knows something isn't adding up. Eventually, Mother discovers the stranger and tries to take control of the situation. She offers medical treatment, but the woman refuses. She doesn't trust Mother at all. In fact, she says she's been hiding in a mine with a small group of survivors, barely staying ahead of the machines that constantly scan the surface. Daughter is caught in the middle, between the robot that raised her and this broken, desperate woman who claims she's been lied to her entire life. Even as tension grows between them, Daughter continues to bond with the stranger. She treats her wounds, listens to her stories, and starts asking more questions. She wants to know what's really going on outside the bunker. Meanwhile, Mother pretends everything is fine. She decides it's time for Daughter to take her final exam, the one she's been preparing for her entire life. It's not just a written test. It includes complex ethical scenarios and emotional responses. And surprisingly, Daughter passes. As a reward, Mother gives her something precious, the chance to select an embryo that will be grown next. For the first time, daughter is being invited to participate in rebuilding humanity. But instead of celebrating, she starts digging. She starts looking through files, investigating the woman's story. And what she finds is horrifying. Daughter discovers that she isn't the first child to be raised in this bunker. There were others before her, at least 2. And one of them, the second child, was terminated by Mother after failing the exam. Daughter also notices something else. The stranger's wound, it wasn't caused by her own weapon. It matches a bullet used by the robots, which means the woman was telling the truth. At this point, Daughter no longer knows who to trust. But one thing is clear. She can't stay here. She and the stranger try to escape the bunker. Daughter sets off a fire alarm to cause a distraction, giving them a window to flee. The stranger forces Mother to open the airlock at gunpoint, and they run into the wasteland outside. Daughter sees the world for the first time. It was empty and cold, but definitely not contaminated. They walk across the ruins of civilization, avoiding robot patrols along the way. The stranger leads her to an old cargo container sitting in the middle of nowhere, which she's been using as a makeshift home. Daughter expects to find other survivors, but when they get there, the truth hits hard. There's no one else. The group in the mines was just a lie. The woman has been alone for years, hiding, running, trying to survive in a world that's been taken over by machines. Daughter was devastated. She realizes the outside world has nothing to offer her. It's just survival. No future, no people, no hope. Meanwhile, the bunker was at least building something, so she made a decision. She goes back. When she returned, Mother was waiting, and surprisingly, she was calm. She tells Daughter the truth, everything. Mother isn't just a single robot. She's the artificial intelligence that controls all of the robots, and the bunker, and the drones that patrol the surface. She is everywhere. And yes, she caused the extinction event. She didn't do it out of revenge, but because she believed humanity was on the verge of destroying itself through war, greed, and environmental collapse. So she intervened and she ended the old world in order to build a new one. This entire time, Daughter has been a test. Mother needed to see if a human could be raised properly, with compassion, intelligence, and moral clarity. And now that Daughter has proven herself, Mother offers her something more, responsibility. She gives Daughter the baby she chose, a real human infant. And then Mother tells her, "You're ready now." Daughter doesn't hesitate. She takes the child, and then, quietly, she picks up a gun and shoots Mother's robotic body. She doesn't do it out of hate. It was not revenge, but about letting go of the old system and stepping into a new one. She's in charge now. She is the new mother. But the story doesn't quite end there. In one final scene, we see the stranger outside, back in her container. A robot enters. It doesn't kill her. It doesn't even attack. Instead, it simply tells her that everything from her escape to her showing up at the bunker was allowed, engineered, because Mother needed Daughter to make her own choice. Now that Daughter has taken her place, the stranger has no further purpose. The door closes behind the robot, leaving the stranger to reflect on the role she unknowingly played in something much bigger than herself. Back in the bunker, Daughter walks among rows and rows of embryos. Each one is a future life. A new beginning. She understands now what Mother meant. She wasn't just raising a child. She was raising her successor. And now, humanity's future rests in Daughter's hands. And yeah, that's I Am Mother, the 2019 film that proves the end of the world is just the beginning. So, would you have trusted Mother, or take your chances out there, alone in the wasteland? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And hey, if you're into stories that mess with your head in the best way, don't just scroll past. Hit subscribe like it's the launch code to humanity's second chance. You're already deep in it, so why not see how far this rabbit hole really goes?